Well, a new study is sounding the alarm about the dangers of cashews, which are now triggering more life-threatening reactions in kids than any other tree nut. And often, families don't know about the dangers until it's too late. New at 6, I want to introduce you to a Metro Detroit family making a public push to raise allergy awareness. Today, 18-year-old Nia Bowser is all smiles, showing off her custom-made jacket promoting food allergy awareness. But that smile can fade at birthday parties, where cake and other treats and snacks can be a source of stress.
It's tough about it because I can't have cake at birthday parties, and sometimes I feel left out.
And Nia's not alone. She and her older sister Lena both have severe food allergies. Between them, they've learned to watch what they eat because one bite of the wrong food can be life-threatening. They are among the 1 in 13 children who have food allergies. More than 40% have experienced a severe reaction, like Lena's first close call as a toddler.
Her face was swollen and she was just rubbing her face very hard. And I just picked her up and rushed her to the ER.
What were you feeling in that moment?
Scared. Had no idea what was going on.
The culprit? Undiagnosed food allergies.
Peanuts, tree nuts, milk, sesame, wheat,
along with sunflower and coconut. The Bowsers are among the growing number of American families managing pediatric food allergies, which have doubled from 2007 to 2021. And now, a major new study published in the European Journal of Allergy and Clinical Immunology say that cashews are the #1 cause of tree nut-induced anaphylaxis in children. And shockingly, 77% of those kids had no idea they were even allergic. Does that surprise you to hear that?
Not at all. Cashews, #1, are being consumed more.
Dr. Garen Wolf, an allergist and immunologist at DMC Harper University Hospital, says she's not surprised about the news of cashews, which are more difficult for our bodies to break down.
So you have more of the allergen in your system, so it's more potent.
And more likely to cause your body to undergo a life-threatening anaphylactic reaction, which can include hives, swelling of the face, tongue, or throat, dizziness, and difficulty breathing. It's your body's attempt to rid itself of a wrongly perceived harm.
And it's also warning you that this is causing something in your body.
This is the start of the story where she has the allergic reaction.
To spread awareness about the rising dangers of cashews and other food allergies, Marcella wrote the children's book, My Nutty Summer, starring Little Nia. The book explains food allergies and equips kids to advocate for themselves and hopefully cause adults to stop and think. Marcella also creates custom allergy hair bows that can speak even if her daughters don't.
I just always let them know where my EpiPen is, and I let them know about my allergies. Hey, I'm allergic to this, I can't have it, I can't be around it or anything.
An important step, especially when dangers like cashews and other allergens may remain unseen in a growing number of foods. Especially in things like vegan snacks, trail mixes, and pesto, where cashews are often substituted for more expensive pine nuts. And experts warn you don't have to be born with a cashew allergy to have one. Adults are developing them too. You can find more information about food allergy safety and a link to Marcella's book and bows on our website, WXYZ.